Oh my god. Why are you like this? Excellent connection. My booty. Right. This is the deal. Disable, disable. That better now? You happy now? Still gonna give me grief now? I mean, it's usually just the beginning of the stream, right? Right, guys? It's usually just the beginning. You know what? Maybe if I just launch a mission. This will be a problem. But here's the real issue. Look what they did. Look what they did. Look how empty this is. It isn't right. This is wrong, I tell you. Extract from a successful mission 3 times. Oh. We could do that. We could do that on Helldive. I just gotta hide in a corner for 40 minutes. It's no big deal. Let's drop in. I'm just gonna test this real quick.
Initiating FTL jump to the Hellmeyer system.
Keep one preview enabled. Actually, we should be looking better now.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked.
I mean, everything feels fine. It's just the encoder. My encoder is telling me it's not fine. If we're going against bugs, I'm going to run the... What's the difference? Firing birdshot? Damage 192, capacity 26. Has a fire... You know what? We'll test it out. Why not? Got our SMG. Got our impacts since we're dealing with bug holes. We'll just jump right into it. Zion, good morning. Splurge, yes. Also, I'm a snake now. That's very true.
Helldivers to Hellpods.
How's your day going, man?
Helldivers to Hellpods.
I'm gonna test out this new shotgun. We've only got one objective, so that'll bring us 1/3 of our way to our personal for today. Easy peasy. Let's just double check our equipment. Change the armor, actually. So let's get something cooler going. We're gonna go... what was it? Sith Trooper style. All the Sith Trooper armor. See, it would be cool. Not this one. If this had a black visor, but it was kind of open face like this. This, like this shape helmet, but with this style front, we'd be sold. It would be the one. Oh well. Alright, that's all good. Stratagems. What are some goofy stratagems we can bring? Strafing one. Dang it, this was the personal yesterday, and I didn't get it. But that's alright. Orbital rail cannon. I don't want that. Is the scene changing? Oh, it is. Okay. Definitely not sponsored. Drop me in. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. So I figured out a way to get all the scenes to connect. Oh, is it still over there? Hang on, let me launch the game and then we'll screw around. All right, that works. This works. We'll bring a jetpack because Boba Fett. It didn't work. What do you mean? I just saw it play on the second overlay. Hang on. Also, good morning, Panda, and thank you for hopping on Siege yesterday. I haven't enjoyed playing games like that in a long time. Let me enable my preview. I've been trying to keep it disabled just because it looks... Oh man, my computer's trying to do so much right now. Dang, I don't even see where I'm landing.
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
So what I was gonna ask, Panda... I think I figured out a way to, why did I bring a Gatling Sentry? I think I figured out a way to play music on Twitch and not hear it on YouTube. But the only way I can test it is if I play it. And if I screw up, I need someone to remedy my mistake quickly so they don't take down my stream. So if you don't mind helping me with that, just let me know when you're ready, and I'll switch it. Are we still missing frames? Oh, it looks fine. Is it my connection or is it it's definitely struggling. Yeah, I mean it says encoding lag. It finally worked? Oh, wow, that was a huge delay. I don't know what the cause of that would be.
Found something.
Do I need to, like, add a new GPU to the budget? I feel like computer upgrades are kind of... I'm reaching that point where if I don't start upgrading things, I'm not...
Found something.
Also, I'm going to disable my previews. So far, so good. YouTube is loading. But it hasn't actually... It's not showing me the preview yet. Believe in yourself and keep pushing forward. Your hard work will pay off. Stay strong. Yeah, let's enjoy it while it lasts, Panda. Ah, yes, it's working. It's working. Okay. So far, so good. It might be a little laggy. I hope it's not. But if it is, just let me know. And I should have a second chat window that'll display everything. I need to pull that up. Because I need to see if YouTube works on it. And if it doesn't work on it, that's okay. Because there is another alternative that I haven't tried yet. Okay. All right. Let me know if you have any issues with the viewing, Panda, or if anyone in chat can't see it. Fine, so it could be my problem. I'm disconnecting the work. No, trust me, it was mine. Like if you saw the numbers on my analytics, on my stream stats, it was like all red. Everything was red. I was getting messages saying encoder overload, all this stuff. So the key is just don't do everything at the same time, because that really kind of screwed me up. All right. I know this isn't the most exciting gameplay you're going to see today, but this is important to make sure that everything is running. I'd prefer to not get swarmed by bugs while this is being sorted out. And maybe I just launch the game before I start streaming. That way it has time to actually get ready. Driving home on... Oh, nice. Driving to Mom's house right now so I can take Nick outside during the eclipse. Oh, that's right. That's happening today. Oh, he must be so excited. Do you guys have the special glasses for it? I saw another question mark here. Let's go check this out. See what's happening over here. And then periodically, I'm going to check the YouTube chat just to see if messages are actually coming through. The school is sending glasses home. And I made a pinhole box. Oh, nice.
Found something.
Cool. So they just give them to you. That's awesome. Got a machine gun, arc thrower. Alright, that's all that was. Nothing over here, right? Oh, good thing I checked. There's some more samples. And we've got one of these breakables. Let's see if I can do it right this time. Can I do this with the arc thrower? Man, that is pixelated. Also, it doesn't work. Morse? Wow. We got 30 super credits on a trivial. Guys, new gameplay meta. If you want to unlock stuff, just play on the easiest difficulty and you will get everything you need without having to spend actual money in real life to get any cosmetic items in this game. I can't check the store while I'm in game, right? No, that'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Okay, I know I'm gonna do one more thing now. Hopefully it doesn't break it. I'm gonna start recording. Maybe this is the culprit. We'll see. It is. It is the culprit. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off. Yeah, and then it remuxes, and then that takes up more stuff. Let's reset. Oh no, it just keeps going now. It doesn't matter that I stopped the recording. Okay, what if I turn off the backtrack? I will say part of my nervousness about FPS is that a lot of the community members don't seem to be very kind to new players. Yep, that's common. You're lucky when you find someone who is helpful and patient. That's why I like playing with you, because you're encouraging. Oh, I appreciate that, Panda. And part of the reason why I'm like that is because I dealt with it horribly as a kid. Horribly. No matter how well I played, I always was given a hard time in shooters. Okay, no matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did, they were always giving me a hard time. So I wanted to make sure I didn't perpetuate that same behavior. And I wanted people to understand how fun it is to play shooters when you don't have to deal with that. You know, it can be a really great experience. It's like, I love paintball. It doesn't attract the best people sometimes, but it's awesome. Oh, cool. It doesn't take much to take out those broadcasts, does it?
Enemy down,
I see. It's like a full auto weapon.
Democracy's on its way. Say hello to democracy!
One of the reasons Lucky and I bonded so well was because he took me under his wing in Call of Duty. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you know, playing, like I said, as competitive as I might get, or as much as I love winning, I still prefer the feeling of playing with people I enjoy playing with, versus that. I'd rather lose with a team who is really trying and putting their best foot forward, than win with a bunch, you know, like egomaniacs or people who don't really care about you or cherish that experience. They just want to win it for themselves. So, yeah, I completely understand that, Panda. If I stop... Yeah, of course it's overloaded.
You will never destroy our way of life!
You too. Love you. Drive safely. Alright, let's check real quick. Actually, I don't even need to alt tab. I'll just go on my phone.
Administering freedom. Say hello to democracy! Another one bites the dust.
So I'm gonna go to YouTube. Alright, that is working just fine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then if we go to Twitch... That looks like it's working just fine too. Great. Well, I can review those after. And I'm glad we discovered the culprit. It was literally just trying to record everything. My game doesn't feel like it's chugging particularly hard either, which is good. And because we have a VOD recorded to Twitch, I could honestly just download that. It's no big deal. Quality might not be as high, but I don't think anyone actually cares about that as much as I think. I love it when my videos look good, but, you know, gotta make compromises here and there. Gotta do what works. I don't know if I'm noticing a huge difference with this shotgun other than a little bit of damage drop off.
Keep liberty. Have a taste of democracy!
Extraction is available.
Oh, that's the other thing too I wanted to check, if the music is playing.
There's something here.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't hear it. I think we're good. All right, 24 minutes. We won't spend a lot of time doing this just because it was kind of a test run through. Man, those fires look awful. The graphics are turned down so low. Maybe that's what makes it nostalgic. I feel like I'm playing an old PS2 game or something. Or no, the PS2. We don't say those words. Original Xbox game. I mean, we're getting 107 FPS in game, so it's not bad. Let's reload all our things. Oh, I haven't even been testing out the arc thrower. Let's start using that. Oh, whoops. Nope, don't want that. Oh, you have to fully charge it. So apparently this weapon used to be a lot more overpowered. It seems a little slow, but it's not terrible. I am still a sewing noob. I can sew my pillow thing, but I can't sew the pockets on my pajamas. Good morning, Arasu. So when did you get into sewing? Also, that's pretty good. What is your pillow thing? Are you talking about like the edges of it? Or it's like this is a separate pillow attachment I'm unaware of that I've been missing out on my whole life. I'm surprised that is less complicated than the pocket, because I imagine the pocket is just... Oh, never mind. Arasu, you arrived at a very good time because the past however long... It says I've been live for 7 minutes. It's actually been closer to 40 because I have been just struggling with technical difficulties all morning. But I think we've got them under control, and I discovered the culprit was trying to record and stream at the same time while also streaming to another platform. Granted, it wasn't an issue the other day, but apparently now it is, so whatever. If it makes the stream look better, it doesn't matter. Oh crap, I forgot to pull up the separate chat. And it doesn't matter because I can't see anything for YouTube. I have a window that's supposed to allow me to see both, but I'm not really sure if it's working. It's like one of the back pillow things with the little arms on the side. I can send a photo in Discord. Yeah, for sure. Love to see it. I've never had a pillow with limbs, so I'm very curious to see what this looks like. Sewing is frustrating and satisfying. I've never partaken, but I know people who do, and it seems there's a lot of elements of tedium to it that if you mess up, you're like, oh my god, I gotta go back and redo this whole thing. Which, you know, that's part of why the art of doing it is so appreciated. What is going on? Why are things floating out here? Oh, this is the thing I blew up. Alright, let's just extract. We got 30 super creds. Before we do that, I'm going to go to this beam of light because that looks kind of cool. I am so sad, guys. They got rid of the automatons. It's the only reason I played this game was to fight the automatons. And now I'm stuck with bugs. I get it. They're introducing a new faction soon, but... Miss the old one. Dangerous because the sewing needle through the fingers never... Ooh, yeah. That is actually one of the first things that came to my imagination. When you mentioned it being frustrating. Oh my god, what is this view? Sorry, I'm making the chat super big so I can see everything.
Found something.
What? I'll just leave that preview off. That actually made a difference. It's crazy. I just figured out a knot trick today. Oh, that's cool. What is fun without a little risk? Oh, no truer words have ever been spoken. What is fun without a little risk? Oh, there's I didn't open this, did I? What are they doing? What are these noobs doing?
Have a taste of democracy!
Oh, that's so cheesy.
Dropping a pin. North, 200 meters.
Alright, we're gonna head to extraction now. I think we're good. I've had to go through a fingernail, so it was... Oh, yeah, that is a pretty close call. Fingernail is kind of scary. As I check my fingernails. Like I didn't know. It's the only thing I've ever sewed. I've sewed it multiple times, but it kept breaking. And the reason why the pillow is easier than pajamas is because the fabric is lighter on the pajama. Oh, I see. And with the heavier fabric, you can... Like, you have a little bit more... How'd you say? Like... If more grasp, you can get more of an angle on it. And when the fabric gives really easily, then anytime you try to make a minor movement, it just moves away from you. Alright, can we go up this way? I can, if I didn't screw up using my jetpack. Oh, nice. How many of these are we missing? I hope there's more up here.
Unleashing democracy. Say hello to democracy!
Okay, good. That actually didn't open a bug breach for once. I feel like I'm always missing and it still goes through. Nice, we'll get one of our personals done after we extract here. probably doesn't help that my pajamas are camo. Yeah. If they're camo, then your eye is, instead of looking at the lines of the fabric, your eye keeps catching the lines of the pattern. And it's also, if it's camo, it's probably dark, right? It's like a olive drab or green or something. Unless you're one of those fancy ones with the blue Russian urban camo.
How'd you like a taste of freedom?
Nice, we get one more of each. Definitely not going to rearm that. So far, everything to lessen my pre-flight anxiety hasn't helped, but that's not going to stop me from getting on the plane. I'll just silently cry as usual. Trying to think what would help with pre-flight anxiety. You know, that's a tough one, Panda, because when you're on a plane, you feel so helpless. But also, something about that is calming. Like, it's out of my hands, so I'm not worried about it. Like, I'll just relax.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
You know, neither the anxiety nor any action I take is going to really change the outcome if it's going to happen. So, like, non-factor. Don't really worry about it. But it's, you know, different things work for different people's mindsets, I guess. Oh, the pockets are right in the center along the two seams. I've never been in a plane before. Yeah, it can be a nerve-wracking experience. It's also fun. Like, going to the airport is fun. Seeing all sorts of people from different countries, going to places you wonder, like, where are these guys going? Like, what are they in a rush for? That's a cool experience. Getting on the plane and, you know, watching movies or listening to music, that's really fun too. I mean, I've had some long flights where I didn't bring my headphones, and I legit just like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and be an NPC for the next 15 hours. Okay, maybe not for a 15-hour flight. I'm not that unprepared, but there have been situations. Although I didn't cry on my flight to LA, to my surprise. Oh, nice. I was tired and excited. Yeah, I mean, being stressed out takes effort. So, you know, when you're exhausted, you're like, man, I can't even worry about this.
We had reinforcements ready, but you didn't need them. Excellent work.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Some of the crew like to talk about what they'll do when the war is over. I don't allow that sort of thing. We need to focus on the fight.
Yeah, that's right. Focus on the fight. Honestly, I think because I was excited to come out and see everyone, I was in the mindset of Rome is stressed. He needs me help with my... Yeah, it's like... Well, that kind of goes back to the point that you were talking about earlier, Panda, where your focus is not on... Like, when you're playing a ranked game, or you're playing any team game, you're like, I really want to pull my weight for my teammates. Your focus is on helping them and like being the best teammate you can. And so knowing that you have a responsibility and knowing that you are effective at it and you are contributing something that is really valuable and you take pride in it can help alleviate some of the things that you deal with internally. So I actually think you should lean into that. If you're nervous about playing esport type games because of your teammates' expectations, then eventually those expectations will be refined after mistakes and iteration and realizing, well, you know, this guy, he's asking me to heal him, but, you know, he's also been 10 feet in front of the entire team, so it doesn't make any sense. And you just get confident in your ability to dictate whether or not their feedback is actually valuable. Kind of like what I'm saying now. You'd be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He doesn't know me. You just apply that to everything. If you were yapping, Rome, I couldn't hear you from the ad. Oh, sad. These damn ads. Honestly, that could be why I feel more comfortable playing support type characters, because it benefits the whole team, not just myself. Well, all the roles benefit the whole team, not just yourself. It just seems more obvious from a support perspective because you are actively doing stuff to your team. But, you know, a Widowmaker sniping a Sombra who is behind Moira is about as helpful as Moira who's healing the tank. In fact, debatably more so in that specific instance. I mean, maybe Moira is doing more healing throughout the round in general, but she's down for the count. She can't do her job. And Widowmaker just pulled her out of a bad situation. That's real teamwork right there. All the roles matter. You know, it just seems like some of them are more outwardly focused on the team. You know, if your tank is diving to get someone off of your DPS or off of your support, same effect. Just, you know, to everyone it looks like, oh, the tank is fighting someone. The tank's not fighting someone. Well, they are, but they're also saving someone. Panda knows how to log in. Absolutely. 100%. It's why most of my friends call me in an emergency. Somehow I'm able to turn off emotion at that time for me. Handle needs to be handled to deal with the emotions after. Yeah. Just do that all the time when you're playing the game. You're like, it's just a situation I have to handle. It doesn't need to be like super intense or serious or fight or flight. It's just, okay, I have work to do, a job to be done. How I feel about it doesn't matter. Just going to do it to the best of my ability. And then moments will happen in the game where you're like, huh, that was pretty fun. Like you just kind of laugh at that, or, oh, that was a little frustrating. And that's really the extent of it. It's not, you know, we're not getting all like panicked or bent out of shape or like, oh my God, this stuff is happening. It's just, no. I have a simple job. I can't control what my teammates do. I can make suggestions. I can try to be a good leader. I can be communicative about what I'm doing, but that's really all I have control over at the end of the day. You know, and that's something I need to work on, because we'll get into a comp game and I get super wound up because like I want to win and I'm trying to figure out all the ways to do it. But then I go, oh, well, you really only have this much control over it. So just worry about doing that. Let's figure out what our next pit stop is going to be. I think I'm going to set it to public, and then I'll just queue.
Its democracy calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
Our major order is to liberate Hellmeyer, Estina. Okay, so we should be sticking to this area here. Oh, no. Hellmeyer specifically.
The bugs are a plague. You are the vaccine.
We'll see if we actually find anyone playing. Oh, we did. That's surprising.
Hellpods primed.
Level 30. Why are we playing this? Why are these high-level people playing this? I guess I could ask myself the same question.
Orbit synchronized.
It doesn't matter. I'll just bring a stalwart or something. And shield. He's got that. I'll bring the UAV recon. UAV recon at low level is always the best, because then you just make sure you don't miss anything. Because that's your opportunity to really get as much cool stuff as possible. 07 for the trees in my front yard. They're cutting them down right now. Ah, dang, I forgot to change my gun. I know. I'm not going to embarrass myself and bring the shield. We're playing on trivial.
Calling down support weapon.
it's a blessing and a curse to be the level-headed friend in emergencies. I think that's just a blessing. I don't know how that would be a curse. You don't ever want to not be level-headed in any situation, ever. Unless it's like you're having fun, you're just being a goofball, then yeah, sure, maybe you don't want to be level-headed, but I think being level-headed 99% of the time is not a bad thing. There's stims here. Sick.
There's something here.
I don't know if I am that or not, though. The only way to find out... Okay. If someone else's emotions affect you, it doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity to be that sort of person, because most of my life as a kid, I was deeply affected by how other people treated me or acted towards me, or I would think things were my fault when it didn't have anything to do with me. But then there are certain crisis moments you experience in your life. Maybe it's the death of a loved one, or a really hard work. Like maybe you get a job for the first time and you're not good at being social, and you're just like so out of your comfort zone that it is so intense. You go, okay, you know what? We're going to do this. And it comes out of nowhere. Like it's just this characteristic that you have never seen in yourself before. It just comes out of nowhere, and then you make this realization. Like for me, it was Brazil. I had a couple before that, like one-off experiences, but consistently for 2 months, I was going through like, it was hard. It was really hard. I can't even describe how difficult it was for me. You know, someone else might have been like, "That's not a big deal," but for me, it was really hard. And that's the key thing at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what the experience is. If it's hard for you, then it's probably going to be worthwhile. And so these characteristics will just come out. They'll reveal themselves when you put yourself in really stressful situations. And granted, when I say stressful, I don't mean like intentionally put yourself in bad situations, like, you know, a poor judgment or being rash or things like that. I mean, those could do it too, but I would never suggest you should do that, you know? Oh my God, this flag is so freaking loud. What is up with that? So that stuff will pop up even if you feel like you react, Arasu, to how other people emote. God, I'm such a gamer. It doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity to have that characteristic. You know, that's why one of the coolest pieces of advice is, what did I just say? One of the coolest pieces of advice I've ever heard is be comfortable being uncomfortable all the time. Nice. Bro saluted me. Look at these chill people we got. It's important to be in tune with others' emotions. Use it as inspiration to create. That actually is a really good point. So the downside is you might be reactionary to how other people feel, but it means you also understand and you're aware. There's a lot of people who aren't. Like, they just don't notice these things. And if you can properly train or tune that, then you can use that as a very effective tool in leadership. 100%. I know Jascal is like, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry. I really like this version of him. Just diving off ledges. I can carry the backpack if you want. Oh, he may have me muted. The best way to describe is like when you're labeled the mom friend in the group, you're always checking on everyone else, and a lot of people think because you're level-headed and you have it together, they don't check on you often, with the exception. Well, so Panda, the people that you're checking on, first off, are dealing with problems. So that's one. I mean, everyone deals with problems, but if they are turning to you, then it means they need help. So that is one indicator that they are probably not the person to reciprocate that sort of feeling. You know what I mean? Like, people who need stuff, they're usually not they're not going to come back and say, okay, I got you. That's very, very rare. It's very rare. And that behavior is usually consistent. You find that the same people over and over again are the ones who are leaning on you for support. You know what I mean? So expecting them to give that back to you is it's hard. I mean, there's some people who get it. You know, I try my best. And I'm bad too sometimes. I'm like, man, I need to reach out to this person. You know, like you always have my back. You always have my back, Panda. And you're always calling me, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe it's like I need to call Panda more. I need to see how Panda's doing. Granted, we do talk all the time. We're either on stream or we're in a VC, but you know, I'm like, oh, I need to, but that's also just a flaw of mine of thinking that I'm never doing enough. So that aside, to the original point, people who rely on you for support probably aren't reliable, but it depends. Reminds me of my public speaking class. Yeah, you can, oh, this guy needs my help. Whoops. No, I did not mean to go that way. I forgot what it was actually called, but it's something leadership. But I basically had to get into the mindset of getting over with it. Yeah, I mean, it's like taking a cold shower. It's uncomfortable. There's nothing enjoyable about it until after it's over. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did that. And then you do it again the next day and you're like, I don't want to do this. You never, ever want to do it. I've not once gone to the restroom, been like, okay, you know, I'm going to get ready for the day. I'm going to take a shower. And I'm so pumped to take this cold shower. Not once. But every single time I've done it, I'm always like, oh, dude, I'm so glad I did. There's a lot of times I gave up. And then afterwards I go, man, I really wish I did it. And that's just the nature of the beast. Like,
There's something here.
easy decisions equals hard life. Hard decisions equals easy life. That's the best way I can put it. If you actively decide to put yourself in positions that are more challenging and more likely to give you a better outcome later on, more disciplined, then it's gonna fall into place, you know? Like waking up early and doing the stream, I'm a better streamer in the morning than I am when I've stayed up all night playing Helldivers or Overwatch on my own time. And then like, oh, I'm gonna go live now. I don't really have a plan for it. But getting up in the morning is hard for me. If I could, I would just be awake 24/7 at all times. I don't like sleeping. Yeah, well, except when I'm dead tired, it's like, oh, sleep is the greatest thing ever. But I don't like going to bed. I like being up. I like doing things. But you have to sleep. It's just the nature of the beast. Being human, you have to sleep. If you want to live a good life, you have to sleep. There's no... It's like a blanket statement. There is no alternative. If you want anything to be enjoyable, you have to sleep. Oh yeah, I'm hyper-aware it changes emotion. It's a trauma response, but I've learned to use it for good. BRB, running into the school to sign paperwork for... Okay. I just can't help people emotionally. No, you can, well, you can't. I mean, think about that statement. Like, people will lean on you. Like, if people ask you for advice for relationship stuff, for example, and you tell them all of the most reasonable, level-headed things as to what they should do, like you stop talking to this person, or really you're the issue and you need to know. It doesn't matter because they're going to do what they want to do and what their emotion drives them to do. They might eventually come around and go, all right, you know, Arasu had the right suggestion. I should have done that. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to make that mistake again and again and again because their gut is telling them otherwise. And trying to manage that, like if you get frustrated because they're not listening to you, you're going to have a hard time because people are rarely going to listen. It actually takes a lot of work to change your mode of behavior and your mode of thinking to take the advice of someone else. It's too bad I can't do an assisted reload on that guy.
touchdown.
Requesting air support.
Here comes the cavalry.
Bug tunnel breach.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Expert at listening, though. Yeah, man, listening is a really hard skill. That is a really hard skill. And I catch myself just like tuning out all the time. Just like, dude, I can't. Because you have a limited capacity to which you can listen. Right? People think listening is just, yeah, sure, totally. They haven't heard a word you said. You can tell right away when someone's actually listening to you. But if you are putting in the effort, it's not easy because it takes bandwidth, right? You're downloading. You're literally downloading. People like to upload all the time. They're just uploading all to everyone and everything. Just upload this, upload that. But when you're a listener, you got to download. And downloading doesn't just happen automatically. What happened with your career? Dude, I'll tell you what happened with my career. Look at this. Look at this crap.
Mission accomplished, Helldiver. One small step.
Okay, not this crap. But look at this crap. I run over here. I press this button. Look at the left side of the map.
The galactic war waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver?
There's nothing. It would be like Batman killing off the Joker. How could they do this? No. Okay, time to find another random squad. I just want to check real quick. Oh. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Let me see if that worked. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Actually, no, it did. It did. I see it. Boom. Swag? I use that word. Let's put this over here. I'm just going to block the regular chat because I don't need to see it. If I got this, I don't need to see the regular chat. Closing dockable windows like crazy because I don't need them. Sweet. Yeah, okay, we won, but at what cost? Think about it. We defeated the automatons. Okay? You can't go to any of their planets. For now, at least. Like, I'm being over dramatic. Like, they're clearly gonna come back. But at what cost? The cost of fighting the good fight. You know? What is Super Earth without war? How do we simulate our economy if we're not constantly at odds with someone? You know, driving the war machine. This is ridiculous. Okay, we want to stick with Hellmeyer.
Proliferate out of control on this planet. Get down there and eradicate.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
I have a lot of words to say at times, but sometimes I can't get a word. Okay, that's... Well, that's how you know if you're dealing with someone who is able to reciprocate or has the self-awareness to know, I need to let this other person get a word in. Because a lot of people just want to hear themselves talk. I mean, I'm kind of doing that right now. Like, I'm just talking to text. Granted, I am reading what you guys are saying and I'm responding directly to it. So I am listening. All right? Or at least I'm trying my best to. But some people just want to talk for the sake of hearing themselves talk. They're not interested in your response. They just want noises to come out of their mouth and for them to hit your ears. Let's bring the stalwart. I feel like that should be a clip of total irony. Me describing someone just talking at people all the time. It's quite literally what I'm doing. I feel bad. Was that? Oh, okay. I thought that guy was waiting for me for a second. I got off the YouTube chat because I was like, who the hell is he? Right. Just play Terminate solo on Helldive and you won't be politicking. Some people listen to respond and some listen to understand. And some people just don't listen at all, which is like 85%. Probably higher, actually. The stream a second, chat is more entertaining. Right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. We're not here to play video games. We're here to have some background visuals while I yap. Don't you know that this? And I'm being like kind of serious, honestly. Like the gameplay is always secondary, unless you're an esport pro and people are tuning in to watch you have crazy plays and be dead silent the whole time. The gameplay is always secondary. Where's my thing? Boom. I'm glad I had the right handshake. I thought he was going to be mad. I was going to do like, psych! But I didn't do that.
There's something here.
I've escaped the signal void. Hell, this is the local... That's the local high school. What is it with them having bad connections and stuff? God, this game is so chill when you just play with randoms. Especially on the easiest difficulty, because you're like, you might get someone new. What level is this guy? Level 4. Oh, that's even better. I should have brought the Quasar or something. Let me get my stalwart right now.
Support weapon inbound.
They have signals, blockers, and all that at the school. Okay, so it's basically like Helldivers. There's just jamming communication constantly.
I found something.
I found something. If I streamed, you'd get no words from me or just small bits of talk before going back to silence. Well, it's a skill, right? Like it's you know, it doesn't come natural. People think streaming is just like I'm going to sit here, I have my camera on and I'm going to play games. And I have a lot of streams that are like that because I'm a scrub. But I shouldn't say that. It's negative self-talk. I'm not going to do that. But nice, we got more super credits. Dude, the easiest difficulty, I know I've said this like 100 times, but has the most super credits. It's insane. But really the skill of streaming is it's just radio. Like you're just doing radio broadcast, but there's a visualizer. And you're kind of reacting to stuff that happens in the game. You know, the game is fun. Maybe the viewers like the game. And that's why they tune in, because they like how the streamer reacts to the game. But if I wanted to see gameplay video, I could just look that up. You know, there's hundreds of videos. No commentary. Different types of commentary. But you want to hear that person's commentary. That's what makes it so fun. And that's what makes the stream unique, and that's what you work on. And here, as I sit here saying this with 3 viewers, but that's okay. I still enjoy it. It doesn't matter. They have jammers, automatons in disguise. Next thing, we will see automatons in meat suits. They're upgrading. Are you familiar with the new enemy type that's going to be coming out? The Illuminate. That'll be interesting. There's like a delay when I try to grab that. What's going on? It's too bad you can't bring up analytics of the in-game latency or FPS. Granted, I have that through Steam, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the Illuminate are a group of beings. I think they have like mind control stuff going on. They're kind of like the Covenant, but more mystical. This is what mystical means.
There's something here.
If you ever see me do this again with no text or no dialogue, it's mystical. A little subtitle should pop up when I do that.
Got a sample.
Grenades. Oh yeah, I need those. Our boy made it just in time to get the automaton cape. Oh crap, he's still alive.
Tunnel breach.
I'm not gonna call an airstrike at this angle. I need to get back to where my teammate is. As soon as this fire dissipates. I knew they were coming, but I don't know much about it. I don't really know, like, much about their characteristics either. They just look kind of cool. And they look like they'll have projectile-based weaponry similar to the automatons. And I think it's a really great idea that they are... they're not doing all three at the same time. That can be kind of overwhelming. Just stick to two. Keep the Terminids. Do the... and people seem to like fighting the Terminids better in general, which is still absolutely baffling to me. I see comments on YouTube videos all the time saying, oh yeah, man, the pugs are so much easier than automatons. Like, are you out of your freaking mind? Have you never played a shooter before? But anyways, you already know my opinion on that. So, they're going to add these new characters. It's no automatons in the meantime. Maybe one day there'll be an invasion of Super Earth and things will get crazy and I'll actually have more content rather than just me talking about, you know, listening skills. You're a good talker, even though I don't really like shooter games. I will drop. I really appreciate that. Sincerely, like, I got like 1 or 2 butterflies coming up, and I say that because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, that like made my day. No, it's like 1 or 2 butterflies. Those are legit butterflies. I think they're blue actually. Blue. It's like reminding me of an old Travis Scott album. So thank you. That means a lot. If a streamer can keep my attention, they are good. Okay, man. Now I have 3 or 4 now. 3 or 4 butterflies. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're just gonna follow this guy. I don't know where he's taking us, but hopefully it's cool. Arasu, I'm really happy you found my stream when you did. That was such a fun stream. I'll never forget it. It was playing, whatchamacallit, the Complex. It was the second one, not found footage.
I found something. Got a sample.
Is something? Maybe that's the second time. Stop trying to remember it. I remember the stream. We're in the back rooms, you know. That was a really good time. Can't hear your responses.
There's something here.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, maybe it's just. I heard that part, but after. Oh, it's okay. You'll hear it in the VOD. No worries. I was just very appreciative. Oh no. Okay, so on this chat window, I can't see when ads pop up. Stay focused on what you came here for. You got this. Yeah, stay strong. Don't let those ads slow you down. Chris, thank you so much for the gifted sub for Arasu. That's very generous of you. For a second, I was like, Arasu subbed? Oh my god, that's like... That's a huge compliment. Because I know your opinion on... You're like, I don't sub the channel, so... I'm missing a knife and fork. This will pretend. You see that? That's a wet burrito. Yeah, I know it's lagging. I'll go back. Drop me in. Yeah, it's super laggy because it can't handle. It's barely able to handle 2 live streams with no recording right now. As soon as you implement one more thing, it's like, ah. So, you guys missed it earlier. Panda and I were going through it. Like, oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. The freaking delay. Oh, you know what? We got it. It was like, I was trying to stream to YouTube and to Twitch, record to Twitch, and have the backtrack enabled for YouTube, and it just was not working at all. At all. It was terrible. Let's cover our boy here, or he gets the job done. Jaskel is a it's a K-pop star from Stray Kids.
I'm on it.
Who needs a YouTube stream? I do, man. I don't have any followers. I mean, like, just look at this from a business standpoint. What would make more sense? Okay, like, I could record in really high quality. I could stream just to YouTube, you know, landscape, 1440p, and it looks freaking sick. Okay, I thought I undid it for a second. Like, I'm ruining this guy's hard work. I could make everything look really nice, but unfortunately, no one cares, right? The only thing that matters is getting as much exposure as possible, getting your stream out there to as many people. This feature came out like days ago, so I gotta try it, man. And if it means I gotta compromise other aspects, like, you know, I can't record the stream, so everything's got to be a screen cap, or it's got to be a freaking, you know, I take a clip off of Twitch directly, then I just have to do it, because, you know, people don't care about the quality of the clip. They just care that they saw the short. And by the way, guys, I have to say, you have really a really good eye for finding good content, because you clipped something yesterday. I posted it as a short, and that short's now at like 2.1k views. So screw what I think is a good clip. I'm just gonna let you guys do it from now on, because you have a better taste than I do. Stray Kids is a K. I don't know, man. Wait, Will, I thought you were a K-pop expert. I'm so shocked. Are we actually extracting here? Like, have we gone through everything? Where are we going, Bowser? Is that his name? Bowser? Panda, you should let Nicholas know I'm playing with Bowser right now. Bowser's Helldiver cousin from another dimension. No.
Sending in an eagle.
What? It's 2 bugs?
Bug tunnel breach.
Did I not complete my reload? I didn't.
Reloading.
This is preposterous. No, get away. Get away. No, no, you heathen. Get back. Get back, foul beast. No, my friend. Do not fall. Here, stim. The stim for you.
No diver left behind.
A stim for you.
Freedom forever.
No Helldiver left behind. Die. Die, cretin. Does he know that we haven't called in the... We're just standing here. Do you want to leave? I can call it in. He's very focused. I'll take that as a yes.
Calling in extraction.
Okay, yeah, I'm calling it in.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
I don't think he even knew that we had to call it in, honestly. Sorry, Panda, I'm a bunny. I stand new jeans. What does that mean? I'm gonna go and cook pizza so I won't be able to tie. Oh, no worries. Also, wait, did you ever order that pizza, Arasu, before you go? Because wasn't that like a major Hallmark moment? Like a Hallmark movie scene for you? Like a big coming of age sign? Get back, beast. Resupply for my friend.
Throwing supply beacon.
Bro's got all the mismatched armor. Man, this is not good. Actually, I'm gonna reload before I grab more. Where's he calling that? Oh. I swear, this is the best streaming game ever. I get to play a shooter. I don't have to sweat. I can just play on the easiest difficulty with randoms, and it's actually a better experience than playing on the high. Like, the fact that we get more stuff on this is insane. Like, yeah, okay, I don't get samples. I don't get the max level samples. But I'm getting all the commons, and we're getting super credits. We're getting in-game currency. Look at this. My life just flashed before my eyes because of how low the toilet is in my mom's guest bathroom. What, like having to go down? Like, did you almost take fall damage trying to get to the seat?
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Requesting air
Don't
support.
shoot me.
Unleashing democracy.
All right, is our boy ready? What are you doing? Where's he going?
Marking extraction.
What? I'm so confused.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
What is he doing? Get on the ship. Get on the ship. Does he know what to do? There's 5 seconds.
Extraction
Oh,
complete.
he's waiting till the very last millisecond.
Today you carved another foothold in a long climb to liberty.
I did not buy that pizza. Ah, Sag. That's okay. I won't engage with disrespectful comments. Let's spread as he engages with it. Boo. You don't get a lot of medals either. Yeah, you don't get... Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go to my super credits right now. See, like, that's actually a lot of common samples. Because you know how many times MFs are dying and dropping all their samples and we don't get out with anything? You know? That's the real upside here. Look at Bowser. Bowser's gonna rank up twice. No, 3 times just from this one playthrough. Watch, right now. Oh, wait. No, it already passed. Damn it. I missed it. Let's look at the stats, okay? See what Bowser A... Bowser A... Come on, man. What? Okay, granted he had all the samples, but anyways. So if we, oh, let's go. If we look at the acquisitions, 385. I didn't get those from playing Helldive. That's for sure. I mean, maybe we'll try one Helldive, but I don't know. What Dreadnought? That looks awful. I'm gonna stick with our boy until he gets tired of us. I have no reason to run the marksman rifle. I'm so mad. Okay, well, yeah, I guess the downside is the lack of medals because, you know, if there's nothing good in the store. Actually, how many do we need to get Steel Veteran? 1,000? We could do it. We could totally do it. Which one has the sickle? It's the second one, right? Cutting edge. Yeah. Okay. So we'll prioritize getting as many super creds as possible so we can get this bad boy here at some point. It's only 20 medals. First page of the battle pass. So really all we have to get are super creds at the moment. All right. I'm going to switch back to the regular breaker and see if I notice a difference. Keep everything else the same, except for the armor. I do not want to play heavy armor against bugs. We'll do I do the medic or the scout? Actually, let's do this guy. I haven't run him in a while. One of the cooler looking ones. Did I just spit on my screen? Yeah, I did. Ew. Let's get the right cape. It's got to have the yellow taper fringe. And we're good.
Every sector in the galaxy.
Actually, yeah, let's stick with the breaker for now, and then I'll go back to the default auto at some point. What is this guy looking at? What's our strategy here for this operation? What's the plan? This chat personality is like my chicken. Did you not?
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Let's do cluster and strafing. Honestly, a strafing run is so good. And we don't really need the shield pack. Stalwart. I'm over here making big decisions. Oh, we'll bring the big guy.
Launch initiated.
I focus on music and Stray Kids, so I got no time for a girlfriend at the moment. My agency allows dating, but it's all about priorities. Music first. Hashtag stay humble.
Go now, and should you fall, remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Fire in the hole.
Damn it. It's only metals. Oh well. When we get to extraction, we're going to show our guy the full power of BattleTech Mech Warrior era.
There's something here.
Everyone has their own opinion, and I respect that. I'll continue working hard to show you the passion and creativity in our music. Thank you for sharing your thought. Wow, man, that's... Dude, he's got real PR training right there. Like, he knows how to handle a situation where, you know, he's got, like, angry fans, or he's got detractors on social media, the haters, as they say. Jascal knows what's up. Drop the music link. My SoundCloud is 3Racha official. Check it out for some sick beats and rap verses. This Jascal's too positive and like Radio Disney vibes. It's crazy how you guys don't like pleasant characters. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why did it become more entertaining for people to be assholes? I mean, like, I can see both sides. I'm not saying, like, one is better than the other. But you are! I don't get it. Oh! I forgot that we moved up a rank. I knew we were playing level 3, I wouldn't have started trolling. Oh my gosh. Why does it feel like they increased the reload time on this weapon? Are we good? We push these bug holes. Like I said, I'm just gonna follow our boy. I don't know what his plan is, but I should probably call my stalwart down.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Wait, hold on, Rita. It's pleasant, but it's boring. But like, there's literally no personality. But is being a creep a personality? I'm just, you know, I'm trying to look at it both ways. I just don't, I don't see how, you know, does the person always have to say something out of left field for it to be interesting? Is that what defines personality? You know, yeah, like, I like the Joker, I like Pennywise. I like these cool, dark, edgy characters too. But, you know, I also like, I'm sure Hello Kitty's really nice. Or, you know, let me think. You guys ever watch Teletubbies? Like, they're chill. They're not particularly interesting, but they're cool. It's like, you would be willing to have a beer with, Poe. Whatever their names are, I don't know. But like, no, not a beer. Like, an early morning workout. Like, go for a walk. Because that's even more wholesome. You know. I brought Yoda, the military guy, the Duke. They have interesting... Okay, some of those, true. Well, actually, Yoda and the military guy... The Duke was really good. Duke was really good. Yoda is like... Okay, we're playing the wise archetype here. And military guy would just called everyone a maggot the whole time. So I said that was actually probably the least interesting one out of all the characters because it's so one note, you know. Who gave Jascal a Harvey? Like, I know. I thought that was pretty wild too. But you know, it's yeah. Clearly, it's a chat. There was never, yeah, there was. There was the creepy producer guy. That was kind of like perfectly molded off of him. Let's see. Okay, we got a bug breach. I'm gonna stick close to our teammate, and we've got another bug breach. Awesome. Did we even destroy the first one? I don't remember. It's all a blur. I'm just reading chat 90% of the time. I don't even know when there's bugs in front of me. I'm gonna call in a cluster. But I'm afraid of our boy getting involved. Yeah, he's getting in there. He's getting very aggressive. I'm just gonna try to watch his back.
Say hello to democracy!
Oh, ow. That one hurt a little bit. Kind of stung.
Reloading.
First of all, Teletubbies is one of the best IG pages I've seen in recent months. Okay, I'm not familiar with the IG page, so I'm not sure how unhinged they are, but unhinged is good in this respect. It's like self-aware unhinged. It's not, you know, like evil, creepy unhinged. Yeah, I saw a kid yesterday who had the face of a Teletubby. He might have a career. So they're looking for all sorts of unique and interesting looks nowadays. You mean someone who wanted to feel like a child actor on a Nickelodeon show? Dude, that documentary on Netflix is sad and that's crazy. We already knew this a few years back, but we hadn't seen this much in depth about it. I don't think I'm familiar with this documentary. Do you remember what the name of it was? Okay, here's a good example, Chris. Have you seen Ted Lasso? I think I mentioned it prior, but that is a really great show, and the characters are not boring, in my opinion, but they're also not... They're not dark. There's nothing dark about the show. Ted Lasso. That's got to be my favorite TV show. Well, like up there. One of the close ones of all time. Maybe top 3 or top 4. It's about the guy who goes to coach soccer. He doesn't know anything about soccer. But he is just like... His demeanor and his leadership is unparalleled. And... you know, he faces a lot of people don't take him seriously for most of the show, but he never lets that get to him. And eventually the people who are actually trying to see his downfall are like, you know what? This is a great guy. Like, I want to be a better person just because of him.
Reloading.
This thing is still alive. Quiet on set. Oh, I think I have heard of. Man, that's like some Ready or Not type vibes. Just that it's the way they treat these kids is so awful. Man, the industry, the film industry is such an ugly thing. It can be so... the type of people it attracts. I mean, I told you guys about my experience the other day, but it's just... I don't know. It's like you got some like feudal king type mindsets out here. Bro, turn around. Trying to save my boy here. Come get ammo. Panda, thank you for the lurk. I've seen a couple episodes, but it's a comedy. It's a good show. I mean, it is a... well, I don't know. It's not really a comedy. It to me, it's just like... it's just like wholesome. It's like a life lesson.
Tagging map, south, 100 meters.
mean, yeah, there's funny moments in it, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a comedy.
1 minute remains.
I'm gonna airstrike this.
Sending in an eagle.
Unleashing democracy.
Oh, I would stand back a little bit, buddy. So this one we can get a little closer to. Oh, he's gonna get it. Nice. Nice shot, dude. I don't know if he can hear me, but I'm gonna put it out there into the universe.
Fire in the hole!
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
Oh, we're actually out of time here. We got 15 seconds. How far is extraction? Right there. How convenient. That's awesome.
Low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
It's a good show. Dude, the animated Barbie movies are like that too. Properly wholesome, and I was surprised how much I liked them. I haven't seen the animated Barbies. It won a Primetime Emmy for comedy. Oh, I never really got that vibe from it. You know, those judges, they don't know what they're talking about, obviously.
Tunnel breach!
It's the only explanation.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Anyone calling it a comedy? They've never actually watched the show? They just don't know. They don't understand. I'm gonna die on the most unnecessary hill ever. On the stream, not in the game. We're not dying. We're getting out of this situation.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Get some! Get some!
I'm not gonna be able to reload yet. Hopefully he catches on fire. 36 seconds? Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. I can reload.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Well, we should have checked to see if there's some samples up here. It's one of the things we missed.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Here we go.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Here we go. Right, my bad. I forgot you know everything and you're always... You're damn right! You're damn right I know everything and I'm always right. 100% of the time. No matter what. No questions asked. I'm glad... I'm glad that's now sorted. No truer words
Stand by for takeoff.
have ever been spoken on this live stream. Let us make our leave of this place.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Our work here is done. Democracy has been spread. By only the best.
You carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
Breakfast at Norm's. Breakfast at... No, that was a really fun day, Will. And it was not because I had my ego boosted. It was just great in general. Dude, make a better breakfast in your kitchen. Go get some hash browns from Winco and some eggs. Bro, we get it. You see it? Ugh. All right. And on that note, I think it's time. I think it's time to call it. I've been pushing the limits of how long I've been streaming, not in a good way. I know I never make mistakes, and I'm always right, but for once, I'm willing to admit I've made a ever so slight, like so slight, it basically only qualifies as a decimal point level miscalculation.
No Helldivers
But I shouldn't be staying live this long. Constructive criticism is important, and taking notes, things like that. It all matters. So I'm gonna end the stream right now. Okay, but I mean, let's be real here. Look at these stats. Like, it's just 0 melee kills. It doesn't get better than that. I didn't have to walk up and punch anyone. My technology was able to dispatch them from afar, and you can't really beat that. So, Bowser, it's been a pleasure. Good playing, dude. I'm gonna head out, and yeah, let's quit that. My overlay is gonna look like crap on the second screen, but whatever. Pull us out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Chris, thank you so much for that very generous gifted sub for Arasu. That is very appreciated. And thank you guys for the awesome conversation today. We talked about movies and TVs and creeps in movies and TV and, wholesome things and characters being one note and Ted Lasso not being a comedy and some other stuff too. I don't remember. It's too much for my small brain to keep up with, but I had a really great time. I hope you did too. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and it's only 9:20, so I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. We'll do it. And okay, Panda, I'm gonna save that one. Wait, you're gonna change? It would make more sense to change it next stream, because the way it works is there's a timer on the redemption. So I'll just explain it real quick. Let me find it. You don't really want to redeem the change at the end because what is it? Actions? Yeah, it's actions. It's not behavior. Core commands triggered. Okay, so we need to go to our commands and chat GPT. It is a global cooldown, and you can redeem. Oh, what I need to go to is the actual redemptions. So we go to channel point rewards, edit Jascal's personality. There is a global cooldown of 600 seconds. I forgot why it was 600, but that basically is so that someone can, because it's a lot of points, right? Someone can redeem it, and then they can actually enjoy what they get, rather than someone else being like, this is terrible, and then immediately changing it. So it would make more sense to... We need a global cooldown. I'll add that right now. I think that is a great idea. We'll do... we'll add max... We'll do this. Max per user per stream 1. Okay? So, math. How many seconds or how many minutes is 600 seconds? That's 10 minutes. I think it should be longer. Personally. I think if a stream on average is about 2 hours, what are we at right now? An hour and 23 minutes. Yeah. 2.5 hours. You want approximately 3 to 4 redemptions. Then we should do every 30 minutes. I think that would be fair. Unless you guys disagree. At which point I will simply say, no, my way is right, because I'm always right. Global warming is a serious issue. Okay, I understand. I said I agreed, so I don't know why you're coming at me with this sort of energy. I was on your side. But whatever. Made another enemy today. And I had a great comeback that didn't come out. he won't remind me he sings and dances every time. Okay, yes, we will add it. Oh, I don't even care. Honestly, I'm just tired of Chris complaining every time Jessica somebody doesn't like, so just change it to Kermit for Chris. Okay, I will change these settings and then I'll change it to Kermit. If you guys want to chill for like 5 minutes, we'll see if Kermit like lives up to the. Okay, 30 minutes. That's what my 1800 seconds. Awesome. So 1800, 1 per user per stream. So that means that everyone can go if they want, but you got to suffer for 30 minutes. Actually, let's do 20 minutes. 30 minutes is way too long. I'm sorry. Granted, it doesn't change that often, but I'm just going to do 20 for the sake of, at least giving us the option. And there's unlimited. So technically, if I stream for 18 hours, you could be changing it every 20 minutes that whole time. So I think that works. We'll keep that. I'll change the personality now. Let me go to, and of course I got rid of the chat. Go to docs, chat, redemptions, manage reward queue. What if I put this in word for word? Is this gonna like, it's gonna be so confused. I'm already telling you right now. Redeem these cheeks. Why would you do that? Also, what's up, Alex? Just put Kermit. Kermit, okay. Kermit. Kermit it is. You are Kermit. But see, here's the nice thing. I just put Kermit. If you don't like a character, you don't like a personality, everyone has a chance to change it. That is the beauty of it. We all take turns, we all share, we all have a good time, and we get the ones that we want, you know? It's the great thing of having systems in place like this, is that we can do that, all right? So now we have Kermit. Kermit is set and ready to go. How does my stream look? It looks terrible. It's just a black screen with me and the thing below. I don't care. It's YouTube Shorts. Yeah, so if you decide you don't like your prompt, I'll change the prompt. That's no problem. That's not a big deal. Lady Gaga park workout sesh this week? Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Okay, I should get to my park sesh. So have a great day, guys. We will have Kermit the Frog for next stream. But just keep in mind that, he'll be fair game at that point. But then again, we may not like him anyway. So you just change it. Okay. See you in the next one. Peace out. Much love. Have a great day.